Well, here we are celebrating 30 years of Fitger's Brewhouse. We're with our Legends series, and from our legendary brewers to our legendary servers that have been with us for over 2 decades, we have a personal friend of mine, Ryan Streitz, who went to high school with my son. And Ryan's been with us for over a decade. He is one of the faces of the Brewhouse. He's one of the legends, and I'm just so honored to have him on the team. And geez, Ryan, it's been almost 12 years now, and here you've been sitting here being a part of the Brewhouse and the craft beer industry. And tell us a little bit about your experiences and the kind of the story you have to tell about Fitger's Brewhouse, or just personal.
Yeah, done almost everything here. I started as a busboy, and that's kind of you earn your
chops
through. Yeah, and then worked my way up. I worked with Dave and Frank in the brewery for a couple of years, and all those guys that are now at Ben Paddle and Blacklist and Castle Danger. Made my way up through management, and now I do stuff with marketing. I'm the Brewhouse ambassador now. Serve, I bartend. Dave instilled in me a love for the science and the craft behind beer. Yeah. And the servers instilled in me a love for good service. Jasmine Hall instilled in me a love for treating people the best you can. And it's a family, it's a community here. It's a cool spot. I always joke, if you stay in one spot long enough at the Brewhouse, you'll eventually run into everyone you've ever met in your entire life. Yeah, everyone comes by, everyone comes back here. Yeah. One of my favorite stories was when I first started here. Everything was new and cool. Craft beer was only a thing here. You couldn't go anywhere else. Ben Paddle didn't exist. And we had a snow day, and everyone skied down the hill. I used to live on 7th Street, way up the hill. And everyone skied down, threw their skis on the, by the clothing rack, and Charlie Parr was playing to 200 people on a 2-foot snow day. I mean, you couldn't drive, but everyone still made it out. And that's when I knew this place was awesome. So
yeah, Charlie, he was. Those were legendary shows. Everyone brings those up. One thing with Ryan is when it comes time to the essence of the brew house, or the essence of preserving culture, preserving our history. He's an old soul, and so when he's in our market meetings, we're always being challenged by him to keep our quality ingredients, keep the authenticity, and it's not hard to love that belief pattern. So when you speak to authenticity and kind of the modern day restaurants and the modern day breweries, how does the Brewhouse resonate with you on that?
Yeah, I think it kind of makes it the heart and soul of Duluth, and Duluth has built our tourism and our beauty and art from doing things organically and doing it the Duluth way. Yeah. I'd rather have a Duluth perfect than a perfect. I mean, this idea that you don't need a perfect product in order for it to be the best product. You need something that's organic, that you do yourself, that's handmade. I don't need someone 300 miles away building and my beer to the 10th of a degree of Play-Doh. And I want these guys that I love and are in the back of the house here that are some of the best in the business, doing it their way, how they're feeling, what their new experimentation that they want to do is. Makes it so much more real to me and tangible, and I can connect to that more. And it's created some of the best beer. I say this, we make some of the best beer in the state. Yeah. And we've been doing it. We did it in the Mike Hoops days. We did it in the Dave Hoops days. We did it with Frank. We did it with all those guys. We're doing it still today with Dylan Ice. Yeah. He makes the best lagers in the state, hands down. Yep. And we just have to remind ourselves that what we do here is
authentic,
awesome,
and
it's real.
Yeah. So Ryan, you spoke to the music. You spoke to the beer. You speak to the food. Personal life, you might have met someone here, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that a little bit. Maybe you weren't the only one that's ever happened to here.
Right. I don't get out much. I met my wife here, and we still work here together, and it's the best because we get to have small talk together about the Brewhouse. We get to have all our friends be together at the Brewhouse, and it's awesome. It's really cool. And like you said,
I wonder how many people over the years.
There's a lot.
Not just within here, but someone who was working here.
Met someone,
a customer, and just over and over and over again. They did the store, but
or the customers that met each other here. You know what I mean?
The customers met each other.
I've curated many a bar relationship in my year.
We should do a post on that.
Yeah.
How many relationships were founded at the Brewhouse? They met at the Charlie Parr
show. A couple too many El Niños.
A couple too many El Niños. Right. So it's well fun. The Brewhouse family was.
And there's family that works here now. There's a lot of mother, daughter, father, mother, daughter, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. Everyone likes each other. That's.
And if they don't, you figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Exactly. It's pretty cool.
So Ryan, once again, has been with us over 10 years. He's been just the face of the Brewhouse. We're really lucky to have him. He's part of the legends, and here he is. And boy, cheers to 30 more, Ryan. And thanks for all you do. I'm not sure if I say it enough, but I value you and I value your opinions. And so what you see on social media, Ryan has a big say in all that. And that's such a that social media didn't exist when we opened up. It's you think 30 years ago, I remember Mike and I talked about how are we going to find this brewery. Well, there's this thing called the World Wide Web. It's like holy shit balls. So now we're like, we don't even know how to really search. You just kind of figured it out.
Yeah.
So, but now here we are doing this modern day technology, but still pushing that
authentic
pumpkin through the old fashioned mash tun, and still watching those guys chop the onions by hand in the back.
Exactly.
You pointed out the fish being smoked and the guys picking the bones out of the fish. There's not too many restaurants, and I'm not trying to be boisterous or brag. I just am so proud of the staff here. You being one of the leaders here that are still keeping it authentic, and it's good, real food, and it's good, real beer.
Yeah.
So you're right. It's not to the Play-Doh perfect, but that's art.
Yeah, it's art. Yeah,
Right.
Those guys do it better than anyone. So
Thanks for all you do, Ryan.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Thanks, Ron.
Cheers to 30 more.
Yeah.